the second lesson, decimal forms. You have studied about decimals in your 6th standard. In this lesson, we are talking about converting any fraction into a decimal. Look at the blackboard. Any fraction can be written as a decimal by converting the denominator a power of 10. Isn't it? Only if the denominator is a power of 10, we can write it in the decimal form. For example, 348 divided by 1000. Here, since the denominator is 1000, we can write this number as 348. Count the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3. So keep the decimal point before 3 digits. So we can write this number as 0.348. Clear? Now, if you are given a decimal number, you can split it into fractions. I will give you one example for that. If you have a number 0.67, you can split this as 6 by 10 plus 7 by 100, because after the decimal point, the place values are 10th, 100, etc. Now let us go to the exercise. See children, if the denominators are not powers of 10, we can convert them into powers of 10. Look at one or two examples. Here you are given 2 by 5. Look at the denominator. You have 5 in the denominator. So what we can do? By multiplying it with 2, we will get a power of 10. We cannot just multiply the denominator alone. So we are multiplying the numerator also by 2. So what do you get here? 2 by 5 is equivalent to 4 by 10. How do you write it in the decimal form? Since 4 is divided by 1 0, keep the decimal point before 1 digit. So the answer is 0.4. Now let us take one more example. In your textbook you are given 3 by 4. Now again 4 can be converted into a multiple of 10. That is, if you multiply 4 with 25, you get 100. Can you multiply only the denominator? No. You have to multiply the numerator and denominator. Only then you will get a equivalent fraction. So we can write this as 3 into 25, 75, 4 into 25, 100. Since 75 is divided by 2 zeros, keep the decimal point before 2 digit. So you will get 0.75. Is the idea clear, children? If the denominator is 5, you multiply it with 2 so as to get 10. If the denominator is 25, multiply it by 4 so as to get 100. If the denominator is 125, what you have to do? Here you have 1 5, we are multiplying by 1 2. In 25 there are 2 5s, so multiply it with 2 2s, which is 4. You get 100. 125, you have 3 5s, so multiply it with 3 2s. So you will multiply it with 8, so as to get 1000. Take one more example. If it is 625, multiply it with 16 so as to get 10,000. So this is how you have to remember it. 1 5 multiplied with 1 2. If you have 2 in the denominator, multiply it with 5. So remember this idea. Okay. Look at some problems, children. Write the fractions in decimal form. First question, 3 by 20. You know, 20 can be factorized as 2 into 2 into 5, isn't it? 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Now, you have 2 2s and 1 5. So, what you have to do to make it a power of 10, just multiply with 1 more 5. So, what happens to the numerator? Numerator is also multiplied with a 5. Now, you have 2 2s and 2 5s. So, what do you get? You get 100 in the denominator and 15 in the numerator. This is equal to 0.15. Since 15 is divided by 2 zeros, keep the decimal point before 2 digits. Is the idea clear? Similarly, we do the next one. 40. 40 can be split as 3 2s and 1 5. So, you have 3 2s and 1 5. What you have to do? Multiply it with 2 more 5s. So, you will get in the numerator also multiply with 2 more 5s. So, what is the answer here? This is equal to 25 into 3, 75. So, 75 divided by, you have 3 2s and 3 5s. So, you get 1000. 3 zeros in the denominator. Keep the decimal point before 3 digits. So, the answer is 0.075. Same idea used in this also. 13 by 40. 40 can be split as 3 2s and 1 5 as we did here. Okay. So, multiply it with 2 more 5s. So, multiply it with 5 into 5. So, numerator is also multiplied with 5 into 5. So, what is the answer here? In the denominator, you have 1000. In the numerator, multiply 25 with 30. You get 325 divided by 1000. So, the answer is 0.325. Same idea for the next problem. Instead of 40, you have 80. 80 can be split as 4 2s and only 1 5. So, what you have to do? Multiply 5s. So, what happens to the numerator? 7 is also multiplied with 3 5s. So, the answer 125 into 7, which gives you 875 divided by how many zeros you have in the denominator? You have 4 zeros in the denominator. So, the answer is 0.0875. From this, what did you understand, children? If the denominator can be expressed as a power of 2s and 5s, we can write it easily in the decimal form. Clear? Here, fractional form is given. We are asked to write it in the decimal form. See how I am going to do the problem. First, you take 1 by 5. 1 by 5 can be made into a decimal by multiplying 2 in the numerator and denominator. So, what do you get? You get 2 by 10, which is equal to 0.2. Take the next one. 1 by 25. 25 can be made into 100 by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 4. So, you get 4 by 100. That is equal to 0.04 because it is divided by 2 zeros. Decimal point is kept before 2 digits. Take the next fraction. 1 by 125. You know 125 can be split as 5 into 5 into 5. There are 3 5s. So what you have to do? Multiply it with 3 2s. 2 into 2 into 2 gives you 8. So multiply the numerator also by 8. This is equal to 8 by 1000. This is equal to 0.008. Now what is our question? We are asked to write it in the decimal form. So to write it in the decimal form, add 0.2 plus 0.04 plus 0.008. So what do you get here? The answer is 0.248. This is the decimal form of this fraction. Look at the next question. 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 square plus 1 by 5 cube plus 1 by 5 raised to 4. Take the first one, 1 by 5. Denominator is 5. So multiply it with 2. So multiply the numerator also with 2. So what do you get? 2 by 10. Decimal form 0.2. Come to the next one. You have 1 by 5 square. Since there are 2 5s, multiply it with 2 2s. So you get 4 by 100. Decimal form 0.04. You have 3 5s. So multiply it with 3 2s. So you get 1 by 5 cube into 2 cube. Multiply 2 cube in the numerator. So you get 8 by 1000. Decimal form of this 0.008. Since there are 3 zeros, keep the decimal point before 3 digit. Last one, 5 raised to 4. So multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 raised to 4. What is 2 raised to 4? 16. So you get 16 divided by 10,000, which is equal to 0.0016. We have to add all these numbers. So I wrote it once again. Now when you add the numbers, what do you get? You get 6, 8 plus 1, 9, 4. Here you get 2, 0.2496 is the answer. Just look at the last question. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube. Since the denominator is 2, multiply it with 5. So you get 1 by 2 into 5 into 5. So you get 5 by 10. Decimal form of this 0.5. Come to the next one, 1 by 2 square. Since you have 2 2's, multiply it with 2 5's. So multiply 2 5's in the numerator also. So you get 25 by 100. Answer 0.25. Last one, 1 by 2 cube. Multiply it with 5 cube. Multiply a 5 cube in the numerator also. What is 5 cube? 5 into 5 into 5. So you get 125 divided by 1000. That is equal to 0.125. Now add all the 3 numbers. So what do you get? 5, 2 plus 5, 7, 1 plus 2 plus 5 gives you 8. So the answer is 0.875. Children, hope you got a clear idea. More questions we will discuss in our next class. Thank you.